Welcome back to another video in our series. Before we start, hit like and subscribe. It's easier than finding an open shop on a Sunday in Germany, and that's saying something. Your support means a lot. Now, let's get started. Question number 161. What is the significance of orange warning plates on a vehicle? Dangerous goods. True. Indicates the transportation of dangerous goods. Cattle. False. Not related to livestock transport. Easily perishable food. False. Not indicative of perishable food transport. Question number 162. What must you be aware of if you want to transport a load? May not interfere with me. True. Load must not hinder the driver. May not slide even when I brake. True. Load must be secure during braking. May never project over the front of the vehicle. False. Specific regulations apply for front projections. Question number 163. From what height is it permitted for loads to project up to 50 centimeters in front of your vehicle? 250 meters. True. Permitted height for a 50 centimeters front projection. Question number 164. What do you have to make sure of regarding the load on your vehicle? I have to use suitable equipment to prevent the load from shifting. True. Essential for load security. My vehicle may exceed the gross vehicle weight rating by a maximum of 5%. False. Exceeding weight limits is unsafe. My vehicle may not exceed the gross axle weight rating. True. Comply with axle weight restrictions. Question number 165. Who is responsible for the roadworthiness of a licensed vehicle? The driver. True. Driver's responsibility to ensure vehicle's roadworthiness. The owner. True. Owner also shares responsibility for vehicle condition. The motor liability insurance company. False. Insurance doesn't bear responsibility for vehicle condition. Question number 166. What must you do when you are traveling and you notice that your vehicle is no longer roadworthy? Continue only when the damage has been repaired. True. Safety requires repairs before continuing. Proceed to the next authorized dealer. False. Immediate action may be necessary. Take the vehicle out of the traffic as quickly as possible. True. Remove unsafe vehicles from the road promptly. Question number 167. Which defects of a vehicle can result in a danger for road traffic? Worn tires. True. Compromised tires can be hazardous. Defective rear lamps. True. Non-functional lights impair visibility. Insufficient braking effect. True. Ineffective brakes are a serious risk. Question number 168. You want to make a telephone call while driving a vehicle? What must you be aware of? Telephoning using a hands-free unit does not distract me. False. Any call can be a distraction. I may be distracted by the call. True. Calls can divert attention from driving. I may be distracted through operating the telephone. True. Using a phone can impair focus on the road. Question number 169. You want to make a telephone call while driving. What must you be aware of? I may use the telephone without a hands-free unit if the vehicle is parked in a suitable place and the engine is fully switched off. True. Safe use of phone in stationary and off-engine conditions. I may use the telephone without a hands-free if the vehicle is moving at walking pace. False. Not permissible while the vehicle is in motion. I need to have a hands-free unit. True. Hands-free usage is required for driving. Question number 170. You want to use a motor vehicle on public roads. What must you observe? The motor vehicle must be roadworthy. True. Essential for legal and safe operation. The motor vehicle must be covered by liability insurance. True. Insurance is a legal requirement. I must be the vehicle owner. False. Ownership is not a prerequisite for driving. Question number 171. What applies immediately before and on zebra crossings? For the simplicity, you are not allowed to overtake, stop, or park on zebra crossings, so all options are not allowed. Question number 172. What is the right course of action? Continue driving slowly, as no pedestrian wants to cross. False. Stop for a child behind the van about to walk onto the road. False. There is no child behind the van who is going to walk. Stop for a man wanting to cross the pedestrian crossing. True. Pedestrians at crossings have the right of way. Question number 173. What is correct in this situation? Overtake the cyclist, as there's no oncoming traffic visible. False. Overtake the cyclist at a moderate speed. False. Not overtake the cyclist. True. Overtaking near pedestrian crossings is unsafe. Question number 174. What must you anticipate with traffic islands like this? Pedestrians always respect the right of way for vehicles. False. Pedestrians thinking they have the right of way over the road traffic. True. Anticipate pedestrian behavior. Cyclists crossing the road without paying attention to the traffic. True. Be cautious of cyclists. Question number 175. What is the correct course of action in this situation? Watch the pedestrians closely. True. Keep an eye on pedestrian movements. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. True. Slow down for pedestrian safety. Continue driving at the same speed. False. Adjust speed near pedestrian crossings. Question number 176. The traffic light is green. You want to turn right. How do you respond to pedestrians wishing to cross the road into which you want to turn? Warn the pedestrians by sounding the horn. False. Horns are not for warning pedestrians in this context. Allow the pedestrians to cross the road. True. Pedestrians have the right of way. Make the turn quickly before the pedestrians. False. Prioritize pedestrian safety. Question number 177. How do you respond to pedestrians wishing to cross the road into which you want to turn? Only wait if the pedestrians are using a marked crossing. False. Pedestrian safety is always a priority. Allow the pedestrians to cross the road. True. Ensure pedestrian right of way. Make the turn quickly before the pedestrians. False. Avoid rushing through pedestrian crossings. Question number 178. What is the right course of action? Wait, because the two pedestrians have priority. True. Pedestrians at crossings should be given priority. Continue driving, because the two pedestrians have to give way to me. False. Drivers must yield to pedestrians. Proceed in front of the oncoming pedestrian, because he is required to wait. False. Pedestrian safety comes first. Question number 179. In which instances do you have to approach a pedestrian crossing with particular care? If the view of the pedestrian crossing is restricted. True. Limited visibility requires extra caution. If another vehicle is already waiting at the pedestrian crossing. True. Indicates pedestrians may be crossing. If pedestrians want to cross the road. True. Always approach carefully when pedestrians are present. Question number 180. A pedestrian wants to cross the road via the pedestrian crossing. What should you do? I refrain from overtaking. True. Overtaking is not allowed at pedestrian crossings. I overtake the waiting vehicles taking extra care. False. Do not overtake in this situation. I get ready to stop. True. Be prepared to stop for crossing pedestrians.